Hey guys, this is Doug from Duggys Garage. Hey, we were here in July of this year. There's a lot of construction that has been going on here at the new shop. So just kind of wanted to walk you guys along and show you guys some of the progress that we've done within the shop. As you can see, there's some huge dirt mounds behind me. We're doing a lot of site work on this project and just kind of wanted to walk you guys along on some of the technical details and some of the stuff and some of the thought and process that's kind of gone along into this project, and just kind of wanted to show you guys and just show some pretty cool stuff that's been going on within the shop. So come on along and I'll take you along for the ride. This is a pretty huge project. Whenever you first pull into a parking lot, you see a detention pond, and a detention pond is absolutely necessary to a specific project. This is mandated by the city, and you know, on the surface you kind of see just a huge hole in the ground, but there's so much more that goes into a detention pond. Before you dig something like this up, you kind of have to calculate how much water runoff you're gonna have, and we all know that Houston has a pretty big issue with flooding, and this is how the city has tried and combat that. So this is for lack of a better term, one of my bane of my existence right now, but it is a necessary evil. We do want to be responsible for our own stormwater detention and releasing back into the bayou system. These huge concrete pillars here are actually for our sanitary tap system. So you'll see some of these pipes that are sticking out of the ground. We've got huge underground pipes for sanitation, for stormwater, and then also drinking water supplies. So all of that has kind of been done and completed underneath of the dirt that you see here. Our shop now actually is prone to flooding just because of all the new construction around there, and it's actually been a huge issue for us just because it's a pretty old building, and once a new building comes up, they build it super tall. The foundation is super high, and then all that water rushes to the neighbors. So that's what we're trying to prevent here, is to not disturb any of our neighbors and their kind of daily lives, and I think that's what the city's trying to do also. This area of the parking lot has all been graded. This area will be our parking lot. It'll all be concrete. You've been to Costco and you've seen those bigger parking spots, and that's kind of some of the thoughts that we're putting into just this parking lot. So this will be our showroom area. They've got the storefront facade kind of laid out. All the electrical has been completed in here, and really just kind of tying everything back in. This is a mechanical room where we have all of our electrical. So front desk people are going to sit in this area right here. They've actually trenched below for electrical that we're going to be running, and this will kind of be the sales advisors front desk right here. So we'll have a nice kind of semicircle sales desk, and we're gonna have a wall with 2 TVs, and then this whole back wall is gonna be full of wheels, suspension, and we'll just kind of display a lot of the products that we sell. This office right here, this is gonna be a conference room, so we'll do trainings and meetings and kind of whatever else we need to do in here. Yeah, this is basically our showroom, and this is kind of finally coming up to fruition, and we can kind of see the bones within what it's going to be. Looking at blueprints all day, it's really hard for me to kind of picture it, but as this stuff starts to come up, then we start to kind of see the final vision, and it's super exciting. Flooring in here, we're actually going to retain this concrete flooring, and then they're going to come in here and polish all the concrete in it and make it look super nice, very easy to maintain, and it should last a really long time. I'm being super picky about the type of polishing that we're doing, and then also the polyurethane coating that we're going to put on top. It's going to be a pretty high traffic area, and we're going to have cars and stuff on it, so I want to make sure that it just doesn't peel up. So we're being super picky about the flooring in here. So we're going to walk back to the shop. Dan and Michael are probably going to have a lot of steps every day because they're going to have to walk back and forth through the shop. Technicians are also, and then I am also, so this will be pretty cool. But we'll walk into the shop. So the shop area, this is approximately, the bottom floor of this is 6,000 square feet. We've got 2 pretty big garage doors in here. We're actually putting 4 lifts across the back of the shop, and then we're gonna add 2 lifts kind of catty corner behind here. So initially coming into this, we'll have 6 lifts, and then we're gonna stick an alignment rack over there. This shop is actually much taller than the other building. I think this is about 24-foot ceilings, so we're coming through. Electricians are gonna come through, and they're gonna add a bunch of lights in here, so it's gonna be very bright. That was one of my main complaints from the technicians at the previous shop. It's too dark, they can't see anything, and they need lights everywhere that they work, so we're gonna light this place up. We're gonna insulate this whole building. We've already ran power in preparation to AC this shop also. So this shop will be eventually AC'd on a phase 2 of our build. And then we'll come through and retrofit German clinker tiles. So we're gonna tile this whole shop and then make the floor super nice and super clean. I would like to give a shout out to the previous owner. He actually built this place for himself, and just kind of seeing some of the differences between a place that gets built to flip and then also a place that gets built for your personal self, that you can tell just the thought that goes into the slab, the mezzanine, and just the kind of the build quality of it, that I really appreciate that he's kind of put extra time and thought into what he's done, and we want to kind of garner that spirit. We got a mezzanine up there. We're going to shelve the whole thing, build a bunch of shelving up there, and that'll become our storage, our parts storage, and then we're going to catalog everything. So once we move in, we're going to be inventorying a lot more parts, so our timelines for parts and lifts and stuff that we sell a lot more quickly is going to get a lot better. This base right here, so they're starting to kind of set the groundwork for the metal studs. We're going to have a mechanical closet. This is going to be electrical and kind of storage. This is women's and men's restroom. We'll have a hand wash station so they can wash their hands as they're working on cars. We'll have an eye wash station also here. This area under here will be tire machines, and then we'll have a diff slash kind of welding area if we need it, and just kind of general workbench area over here. Both of the buildings are going to get painted. There's a lot of gutter work and front facade work that's going to get done pretty soon here, and we've got a huge blank canvas back here. I don't know what to do with, so we might have, well, I'm gonna kind of game plan with Robin from Maverick Mural Signs and see what she can do. Shout out to Robin also. Her husband, Chris Hale, is a huge cruiser head, so it's really cool to kind of get people involved in the community. This property is located at 4327 Pinemont. It's actually kind of at the 610-290 interchange area, so look, I've heard from all of you guys that you wish that we were closer to you guys, and so we tried to select a location that was going to be centralized to most of everybody. We won't make everybody happy, but I feel like this will be a great location for us for the next 20 or 30 years to come.